everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm glad that you have come back, and I hope you keep coming back. And if you haven't yet, please give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to my channel, The Good God Life. I got a lot of great content coming, and I'll get back to that later. Anyway, I promised a car tour from back in December when I picked up my car. I picked it up back in mid-December, and if you haven't seen that video, be sure to check it out. My delivery car tour was a lot of fun that day, and we had a great time. So anyway, let's get to the car tour. Okay, so what I ended up getting was a 2021 AMG GLE Mercedes-Benz 2021 AMG GLE Coupe 53 Coupe. Okay, let's try this again. So what I ended up getting was a 2021 AMG GLE 53 Coupe. And I had this thing on order since like March, and finally got that call in November, and then it took another month, and I picked it up in December. So let's do a quick car tour. This is, of course, like I said, the AMG model. I think in the States that we don't have a choice. If you get the 53 Coupe, you have AMG automatically. I think maybe in the UK and in Germany, that you have a choice between AMG. So I actually just wanted the AMG look, the AMG what Mercedes calls line, but I ended up getting an AMG engine, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I opted for this rather than just the regular SUV. I really already have an SUV, so just to have two boxy SUVs, kind of redundant. So I really like this because it's kind of the sporty kind of coupe, and you'll see as I show you around. This is the Americana grille. And this is what Mercedes has on many other models, even some of their two-door coupe cars. And the star emblem, which everybody's making over. I don't have big hands anyway, but this is quite big. I have this star actually is an addition. I added onto it to be an illuminated star at night. These are the LED lights. They're really sharp. It does like a dance for you at night, or anytime you turn it on, but you can really see it at night where they kind of cross or something, do some type of dance or whatever. It's really cool. This is the cardinal red paint, and I opted for that because they explained to me at Mercedes you'll just see black and white and maybe gray or silver that first year, because that's what everybody seems to want, and I wanted something to pop. So the options that I picked, I did it for the exterior to pop. Probably did that more than I did so much of the functionality or the interior. Anyway, so let's keep going. My tires are 21 inch. I'm still learning on how to read the numbers on the tire, but these are 21 inch. These are the two-tone rims that come with it. The rear tires are a little bit wider, so they grip the ground a little better in different driving modes. I opted also for the illuminated running boards, and my salesman, he was kind of undecided about what he would have done, which was a great salesperson, but I had to consider he was probably 6 foot or taller, so he could just step in. But because I'm shorter, I actually really use them, and I get on that first, and that kind of gets me in the seat a little better, because this is a lot beefier. I own a 2005 Lexus RX 330 that's really more on a car chassis, so when I get in, it's just a little bit more easier to get in, and I don't sit up as high as I do in this, and I really like sitting up high, and we'll get more into how it feels on the inside. So I gotta get used to this. The gas cap is on the opposite side of the driver's side, unlike my Lexus. So I actually had my Lexus quite a long time, so you'll hear me compare it a lot. And like I said, the rear tires are a little bit wider than the front tires, and you can really feel the difference in the grip of the ground. Come back, I love the look of the tail lights, how they come to a peak. It is really a very attractive feature back here. And it has the lip on the back, the same color as the actual paint. And of course I have the exhaust here. If you get the night package, the exhaust and this trim would be all black. So with the side mirrors, and I think the lip will be black also. And then of course there's a Mercedes Star here, which it also hides the backup camera in that also. These baffles, kind of forgot what you call them, but it has something to do with the airflow when you're high speed. I try to read everything and find out everything I can about it. I'm one of those ladies that, you know, actually knows how to change a tire. So I'm a techie too, so I look in the books a lot. The books are just, they're more supplement books that come with the package because it's an AMG version and it gives you more supplemental information. So sometimes it just is something going back from the main big book to these little smaller books trying to find out information. But I'm still digging, I'm still doing it. Okay, so that's the whole look of the car. I actually love it. It's a head turner because just because of the paint, really. Because like I said, if you've seen any of them, you don't see the red, not right now. And I actually belong to a GLE 53 Coupe group on Facebook, and the wait for these things are still from 6 to 9 months. So, you know, it's not really that prevalent unless you live in a big city, Chicago area or whatever. I actually don't. So I think I'm the only one with this model in any color where I live. So, you know, that's kind of an added plus for right now. And I'm sure, you know, later on I'll start seeing more and more. So let's take a look at the inside. Let's go for the back seat at first. What I wanted at first was a really, really light interior, just white. And I saw it online because I do a lot of digging online, and the salesperson said, you are right, but they are not offered in the US. So he says, you're gonna have to, you know, wrap your brain around getting black. Well, when I seen it, I really like it because it's just not cold black. It's just not, you know, black where you can't make out any detail or anything like that. So I'll let you look in the back. So now let's check out the inside. This is the part I really think I love the most. Of course, I love the whole car. I actually ordered the car, so I chose what features I wanted and of course what I didn't want. One of the things I think I really like the best on the inside is this steering wheel, because it's so it has so many materials to it. You know, it has this this platinum looking star, this brush looking metal with the AMG logo on it. You got the 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock positions where they're perforated, which is really cool. And you have the 12 o'clock red notch there to, you know, kind of let you know what's the center. And it really just feels good in the hand. The paddles are not rinky dinky like I hear about on other cars and stuff. They feel metal, and I do use them sometimes. And I just like the way it really feels. I think the second thing is the seats. The seats, they really just hug you. And they kind of have these bolsters right here where they just kind of, you know, kind of hug around your back. And it feels really cool. And the look of it, of course, I like the red stitching on the steering wheel also, but it just kind of, it's kind of a continuation of the stitching in the whole car, you know, on the headrest and on the seat. And of course, I chose red seat belts, which was really no extra charge. And it's like, it really gives it a pop of color, and I can be sitting at a light, and I think the red seat belts just floor people, you know. And I'm seeing more and more red interiors and stuff, but just to have the black interior, the red really makes it pop. So I really like that. I started off thinking that I was gonna get white. I wanted white, everything. The BMW X6 was a distant second. It was always on my list, because I did like, you know, how they could do the white interior and everything. But as far as the functionality and the screen and all that, I think BMW is still a little bit behind as far as being a little bit dated the way they look. And Mercedes is just, it's just such a wow factor when you actually come in. So to look at the screen changes, just to keep you interested. That's what I like, because I'm very techy and I don't want to see the same thing over and over. So I think pretty much every 4 or 5 days or every week I'm changing the screen, and it just gives you so much variation, whether you are in manual mode or automatic, or if you want to see your fuel economy, or you want to see your trip, how your mileage is on your trip, or just you know, a lot of it is just eye candy too. So but I like it. It's pretty cool. And they do updates as far as the software is concerned, and I now can get my picture on there, which is really cool. I wish I could just kind of blow it up a little bit more. Apple Play is really good. I just wish that the Apple Play would fill out the entire screen, but I mean, I heard that that's Apple's thing, not really Mercedes or whatever. So it's on Apple to do that. Man, what more can I say? I love this sunroof. It just it goes back, and it's almost like Tesla like, because it really is a huge you know, if I'm parked in a hot place, sunny place, no shade, you know, of course that's going to make the cabin hotter or whatever, but I really like where you can just kind of keep your hands on the wheel and talk to it, and it'll do pretty much what you ask it to do. Hey, Mercedes.
How can I help?
Close the roller sun blinds.
I'm closing the roller sun blinds.
How cool. I have Echoes and Alexas all around my house, and either I'm saying Alexa or Siri or something like that. So I'm pretty used to that, and I really like that aspect. Let's tilt this back down. What else? I'm just learning everything. It's got a ton of books, like I said before, and I just try to learn everything because I don't want to own something and it does something really cool and I haven't learned about it. Sometimes you can get comfortable after owning something for a few months. So I think I'm this is about 6 months for me, or 7 months for me having this, and I'm really comfortable with it as far as, you know, what I need to do, you know, to travel and all that kind of stuff. I like to make sure that, you know, I got all my music sources, so I'll have Apple Play hooked up. I've got Sirius XM, which just expired after 6 months, and I renewed it, of course. Channel 64, check it out. And then I seen where you can kind of connect TuneIn, and the TuneIn is a little funny because it needs like a data package or something like that, and it's really confusing. And there are some things that I can call Mercedes about, and they're just as baffled. But that's me. I want to pull it apart and figure out what's to it. I'll show you, you know, the screens and the colors. The colors, I just have them changing all the time. I don't mess with it a lot, but just as long as I keep them, you know, changing colors and stuff like that. At one point I had red because, hey, the theme of this truck is red. And so sometimes I'll just be fixated on red, but right now I just have it changing. It's green right now. And so it'll light up better in the nighttime. So I will show you that. I hope you like my truck. It is a rarity right now. A lot of people don't have them. And like I said before, I'm the only one in my particular city that I see, and I'm around a lot, and it's not a big city, that I even see. I think I seen a black GLE Coupe 43, which I don't know if that's a 2017, 2018, 2019. I know Mercedes skipped 2020, and then they started making the GLE 53 and 63 and 21. And it looks a little smaller than mine or whatever, but it's still very sharp. Other than that, I don't see anything else around here. I see more BMW X6s and all that. So it's, you know, it's rare right now, which is a kind of a cool factor by itself. Okay, she's talking to me.
I found several contacts. Who do you mean?
Cancel. It's one thing about it. You cannot make a mistake and say, hey, Mercedes. You can't do that, because she will answer you. And I'm finding out what she will do and what she won't do. I love these grip handles in the middle. The trackpad is really cool, and it's just a lot of different ways to do one thing. So I have controls on the steering wheel, I have controls on the trackpad, and then I can speak to her. So it's a lot of different ways. It's really illuminated at night, especially if you see the navigation at night. I'll try to throw a clip of that. It's sharp. But if you're one of those kind of drivers that are easily distracted, you can easily hit the volume button, and when you push it in, it mutes. But if you push it in, I think longer or a second time, you can actually turn the screen off. So, which is really cool. You got your music set and all that kind of stuff, and you rolling down the road. You don't need to keep playing with nothing or nothing like that. Just keep your eyes on the road. And I also have heads-up display, which I really love, because that helps keep your eyes on the road. And I think the main thing I like about heads-up display is that if you are using navigation, you don't have to have the navigation showing at all in the screen. You can just see it in the heads-up display. And you know, if my son is in here, he's messing with the screen anyway, so I don't have to have the navigation on, because like I said, there's 2 or 3 different ways to do something. So that's really, really cool. I like the lights up here. They're almost kind of like a chandelier at night. They're just so bright and so pretty, actually. So Mercedes did a good job. The stereo system Burmester, is very nice. It's clean. I'm a musician, so I can pick sound apart. There's nothing that I don't. Well, as far as the sound, I love it. The sound is clear and clean, except for I wish I had more bottom, more bass, more. And I'm not a bass head either. Just more bass, a few more mids. So I think, you know, I'm gonna make some changes once I get out of warranty. I'm that kind of person. I'll go through the warranty, because I don't want to mess up anything. But I'll go to some professionals. I'm going to add about 3 more levels of speakers. I'm definitely another sub. And because I'm tweaking it, you know, to hear what I want to hear. And that's just because me and my brothers, we do sound sometimes at churches, and I'm a musician, so I kind of know what I want to hear. But there's really no complaint. Like I said before, I got a 05 Lexus. And it sounded good for that day, but it's a little bit cardboardish as far as the bass and everything. So this is a great upgrade. So no complaints in that area. But I just wish I could just really have the fullness. I'm one of those kind of people, I don't want to bang my truck or my trunk with bass. I'm not like that. I just like that full sound. And what bass and mid will bring is a fullness. Also, I've noticed that my sister has an E450 Cabriolet, beautiful 2020. She's got the same system in her car, and it sounds much better in her car. Systems tend to sound better in cars than SUVs, because the SUVs are a little bit more airy. My trunk is not enclosed and all that, so because it's airy, it doesn't have that total sound. But she's got the exact speakers that I know of, and the exact same system. Neither of us have the upgraded HD system, and hers sounds so much tighter, so much better. So that's just the difference between SUVs and automobiles and cars. So you know, for that reason, you know, I know it'll be something I'm messing with. In the future, I have done a ton of accessories that and I will say this, very unusual accessories, not the typical, you know, this is my steering wheel cover and this is my keychain, and not that. So I'm going to be doing an accessory video. Some of the accessories aren't even in the car. Hey, I put in a car wash system at my home. No more $10 a pop once or twice a week, and it still doesn't get the car clean. So I'll get to that later. Anyway, please stay locked in my channel and hang with me and give me a chance to get these videos in, and you're gonna really, really enjoy it. I got a lot of DIY and even me you know, ministering in music and everything, because everything I do is what this channel is about, the good God life. Hey, thanks for listening. Thanks for staying to the end. And I hope that you will see me and I'll see you soon. Take care.